Tonight, James Corden hosts his last ever Late Late Show after 8 years, would you believe? Hugely successful in the US. Well, our Dani Behr met him in Los Angeles.
Who gets to do what you've done for the length of time, the success? So I just wanted to say
thanks,
congrats,
Dani.
mate. No,
Thank
honestly,
you.
Sincerely,
What a lovely
well
thing
done.
to say.
Yeah.
Cheers. I mean, look, it's been a real journey, and it's strange talking about it now because it all just feels so overwhelming, you know, in every way. It will always be so mind-blowing to me that this was something I was able to do. Nothing about me looks like I should be hosting a TV show in America, and the fact that I got to do that will always blow my mind. And I don't know what I've done to have just so many memories.
So do you think going home now is going to feel like normal life, and this has all been a bit of a dream?
Lots of people have said to me they don't really understand why I would walk away from such a thing, and I get it. It's a lot to leave. It's a lot to walk away from. But more than anything, it's not even a professional decision, really. It's just a decision where we fundamentally want our kids to experience what it feels like to grow up in Britain. There's people there at home who are getting older, and we want them to have a relationship with their grandkids. We want our kids to have a relationship with their grandparents.
I'm going to say that I smell a good time. You smell a good time.
I know you're going to go out with a bang. So can you tell us a bit about what to expect for the last show tonight? And
we've got some big stuff planned. We have a really big bit with Tom Cruise, who was pretty adamant that he come and film something.
I love that.
With us before we go
I mean,
off the
think
air.
about that. Tom Cruise is probably saying, I have to be in your last show.
Ridiculous.
I mean, would you have thought that 8, 9 years ago?
No, 8, 9 years ago, Tom Cruise wasn't even a human being to me. He was like a sort of Marvel superhero.
Right.
And look, we've had a great time over the last 8 years, what we've got to do together, like jumping out of airplanes. We have the last ever carpool karaoke, which I didn't know was going to be the last ever carpool karaoke. It was a surprise to me. I thought the last carpool was going to be P. Diddy. And then one day I'm at home and I get surprised at home by Adele, who comes in and says, it's your last carpool and I'm driving you to work.
Oh my God, brilliant.
And it took my breath away. I couldn't believe it. It's so emotional. We both moved to LA like 4 days apart from each other. It's very moving. I was so blown away that she did it for us. It's crazy. With that, Will Ferrell's coming on the show, Harry Styles is going to come on the show, and it's great. I'm excited to share this stuff with people, and I'm just going to do my absolute best to just keep it together and not just be a blubbering mess.
Are we going to get any Gavin and Stacey Christmas specials? Just tell me about what's going to happen when you get home, anything we can look forward to.
Gavin and Stacey, I'm going to... Ruth's one of my best friends. I'm going to see her. I don't know if we'll talk about it. I saw her at Christmas and we didn't even really mention it, if I'm honest. It didn't even really come up. We were talking about so much other stuff. So every day when we do the show here, when we're in our little stop downs and breaks, I ask if anyone's got any questions, and there's normally always a Brit in the crowd. And I would say probably 3 days out of 5, somebody asks, what happens to Smithy and Esther? Are we ever going to find out? All I know is we won't do it unless we think we can do something that won't let people down.
Amazing.
We'll see what happens.
Amazing. Well, thank you, James. I wish
You're
you
so lovely.
best of luck for
Cheers,
tonight.
Dani. You're the best.
You're the best.
Thank you.
And we'll miss you on our screens. I've got to come home now and see you there.
A very reflective James Corden there. And the final, The Late Late Show with James, is on tonight in the US. We can watch it, though, over here tomorrow on Sky's Showcase from about 10:15. Won't it be interesting to see what he does next? I would imagine they'll be throwing chat shows at him and all sorts. And that Gavin and Stacey Christmas special, maybe a bit late for this year, but maybe next year.